Oh my God, Caesar, where are you seeing me? On YouTube? Okay, anybody see me on gizwiz.tv? You hear the keys? Okay, I like that clinky keyboard. Up and running on YouTube. Anybody seeing us on the website? Both places. Oh my God. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Dwindle. Thank you, Lord. There's only one thing to do.
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Whiz. It's kind of like cheese whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And
Hey, how you
now
doing?
your host, Mathematis writer and the Giz Whiz, Dick DeBartolo.
Welcome to Giz Fiz 5,937. Now totally unimproved, except we decided to add video and sound basically at the same time. And the thing that we haven't eliminated is that very clever thing where the music gently fades when I go to my main camera. See, you didn't even see? It's gone. Okay. All right. I cannot believe it. This is great. Lindy is here. Lindy, yeah, yay. We'll get Dennis down to give you a little more light. Yes, disillusionment. Thank you for nothing. Anyway, chat room. That was so impressive for the past 2 weeks that through all that pain that you guys hung around, it's great. It's just great. Okay, so, George spoke to me this afternoon. Do we have anybody out in LA? George said that there's some sort of a cable that I believe, I don't know why cable under the ocean will affect the internet, but he said that 11% of LA has no internet. Anybody there? Lindy, look at your fans.
Oh, hi.
No one out on the West Coast is having close, but not in LA. And flying out, you have no internet problems? Oh, that's okay, Margus. We didn't mark anybody absent who was not there for our late show. Okay. All right, so this is super. So we're going to go into photos from George Davis. LA Eric, we had a big problem here in LA. Yeah, I too, I don't know why cable under the ocean would affect my Wi-Fi. It's okay, Northern Cal. Dan says Godzilla is up to, yeah, he likes those cables. He likes knocking over the towers, I think would affect people more. Okay, let's see if George's photos moved off from what should be the first one. It didn't. It's the actual first photo. Okay, it's a giant Ferris wheel. And if you're new to chat, we're making up captions for the photo. We're sort of at the base of this looking up toward the top. And it's a Ferris wheel big enough that people are in their own little rooms as it goes around. Yeah, space aliens are cutting. Yeah, I don't think space aliens like to get wet. Okay, so we need some captions for huge Ferris wheel. Dale says a wheelie big Ferris wheel. I want to end stopped at the top. Caesar said I want to get stopped at the top so I get good Wi-Fi. Flying out, jump, jump, jump. Ranger Rick, watch out down below. D. Claire says, I'm standing below waiting for change to fall. K. Pelt, no one knew the Ferris wheel full of drums would be so loud. Do you expect me to play these drums? I lived up. Wheel broke, hang on tight. See you tomorrow. Condo Ferris wheel. I thought this was a machine that shakes buckets of paint. Big wheel, keep on turning. They look like buckets on the Ferris wheel. Aerial drum set. They do look like drums. For me, rides are green machines. I literally turned green. Spinny cylinders, Jammer B. This is actually the Jolly Green Giant's Lazy Susan for spices, says Stan. Spin it real fast. Hecka knows. What a view from up here, Magoo. Paul, the picture doesn't show the base of the Ferris wheel because the cars are dragged through hot lava. Monthly rent on this apartment is crazy, Martron. I think it's a crack in one of the capsules, Tombo. Mandy says Airbnb are getting desperate. Giz said, I hope Ferris Bueller is not on this Ferris wheel. And Caesar said, where did the rest of the band go? And we're ending with Swindle. What do you mean this isn't the ski lift? Linda, you have one?
Just this is the only studio apartment I could afford.
Oh, Linda, true. Lindy said, this is the only studio apartment I could afford. George says, for the huge Ferris wheel, my caption is, we've been sitting at the top for over an hour. I wonder if the operator has fallen asleep. Okay, moving on to photo 2. Oh, cute pug. Cute pug, and now I'll go to the 3 shot. Oh, that's so bizarre that this camera can't handle this shirt. I'll open it more so there's no fizz. Okay, so it's a cute pug on a pillow. Pug on a pillow. If there's a lag, I do not know how to change it. Caesar said, I am dog royalty. The dog is talking. I think that's a Boston Terrier. That could be. Ears, Mr. Dave, ears give me great Wi-Fi reception. The rats are getting big here. Puppy love. What do you mean I can't have another cookie? It's a dog's world. Yeah, bats are related to dogs. I am smiling. Cuddle Puppy Love. New Batman movie is sounding better all the time. Puppy that stole my heart. Bring me my wife. Pillow is the size of a tea bag. Getting ready for the dog food commercial. It's slowing down. I can do names. That was Martron. Tombo. Pillow size of a tea bag. Declare, you gave me your heart. Great, but what about the goodies? Paul says, it's time for your performance review, human. You need to do better with the tummy rubs. Red Velvet, J-Mez, Pack NW, a really cute Valentine's Day portrait. Mr. Dave, if you type, okay. J-Mez has a tip here. If it's lagging, type L in the video and it'll jump to the end. I'm not quite sure how to do that. Dan, test pillows for treats. Loke just says, woof. Magoo, Taco Bell Chihuahua's back. J-Mez, Red Velvet is the softest. Dwindle, puppy on a whoopee cushion. And we'll end with Mandy says, for dogs, stink isn't a smell, it's a state of mind. And Stephen says also that I think that is a French bulldog. Okay, let's see if George mentioned anything in his... no, George just describes it as a cute puppy. And his caption is, I'll sit at your feet anytime as long as you rub my ears a little bit. They feel so good. That is one cute dog. Okay. Moving on to photo 3. Oh, chat room will like this. Chocolate cupcakes with powdered sugar. Chocolate cupcakes with powdered sugar. Now, if you're on a diet, you could say chocolate cupcakes that are molding. That'll keep you from being hungry, okay? Chocolate cupcakes with sugar. Who are you calling a chow? Oh, well, okay, that's for the other one. Okay. Dinner. The topping should have been chocolate too, says Caesar. Spaceman says dinner. How many can you eat? Hecka knows. It's snowing on Mount Chocolate, says Tombo. I'll have some coffee with mine, Morgus. Demos just says yes, please. Stephen said, is George trying to put us in a diabetic coma? Jamma B says, bet you can't eat just one. Mr. Dave, sorry about the powder. Mr. Dave said, sorry about the powder. I was filing my nails. Oh, my God. Giz One Chalk is my favorite. Yummy. Johnny, I told you to refrigerate them. Now they're moldy. Okay. Pack says breakfast. I think they're going too fast. I'll start at the top, each your way down. I think the cupcakes have dandruff. Chocolate cupcakes with powdered sugar. That's my stripper name. Cupcake me, please. I'll take mine with or without the sugar. They could be avocado dark chocolate muffins powdered with coconut on top. Wow. Tasty and relatively healthy. Do live on Sugar Mountain. Becky says these are healthy muffins and will end with Loke. I would skip dinner for chocolates. You have one? No, Lindy?
0 calories.
0 calories. Why not? Okay. Let's see what George said. For the chocolate cupcakes, my caption is, I need 495 dozen of these because I need to share them with the chat room. I'm sure they'll like them. All right, let's go on to... Oh, George was in a cake mood. The description just is bunt cake. Bunt cake. The thing is, neither pic had icing. I need icing on stuff. Penta Penguin says to change YouTube speed, click to 2 times until it catches up with the buffer, and that will eliminate the lag if you're on YouTube. Price of chocolate skyrocketed. Sounds about right. Chocolate is the 3rd food group. Oh, nothing bunt cake. Nothing bunt cake. Now for dessert, I just like to say bunt. Bunt face or gelatin salad. I think there's a light in the left half of the cake. Oh, it's sugar, more sugar on that side. Again with the powdered sugar. My bunt hurts. If I knew you were coming, I had baked the bunt. Sure that's sugar, says Heckanos. Hawks Post tossed cupcakes in the center for a prize. Martron aliens from Bunt Cake Planet have landed. All bunt for the sacrifice. J-Mez, Mandy, this cake really came full circle. My computer monitor is getting bigger from all the high-calorie pictures, says Morgus. When the manager told me to bunt, I gave him this, because there's one dwindle bunt cake that looks like a home run cake. Mr. Dave, holy cake. And we're ending with Caesar. Do you think you can put this in a lighthouse? Okay, let's see what George put. Okay, for the bunt cake, my caption is, I also need 5 dozen of these to share with the chat room, just in case they don't like the cupcakes.
What's under the bun cake? It looks like there are two.
I think it's a cooling rack.
No, it looks like it's cake under there, doesn't it?
No, I think it's sort of burned at the bottom. All right, so let's go on to 5 from George. Let me see. The description here is woman doing weights. Woman doing weights. Okay. Yeah, we need smell-o-vision. Fat chance of that. Giz one said, "You're so generous, George." Hecano said, "I'm willing to skip that." Yeah, eat those. Look at this. The bottom was the top when baking. Oh, that. Okay, the bottom. I get it. So that makes it upside down bundt cake, right? I need to work off George's sweets. This is what we looked like before George's desserts. George, after he left the hospital, she obviously did not see the last 2 pictures. Afraid to misgender. Let's get physical. I don't know how long I'll have to do this to work off the bundt cake. Give me 20 curls. I think it's lead. This is what you have to do after eating all the desserts. Turn off smell-o-vision for this one. Those guns should be outlawed. Chat room, you are so prolific today. What to do after eating all those sweets? Ms. Universe. I never heard of cake. What's that? Getting ready for the big boxing match. Where did George find my photo, says Caesar. Becky says she didn't eat many of George's desserts. I don't want to break up with her because she'll punch me. And we'll end with Dwindle. She's a little teapot, flexed, ripped and flexed. Do you have one, Dennis?
That was a good one. She looks like a teapot, the way she posed.
Oh, she does look like a teapot. Lindy?
That she definitely didn't eat the bundt cake or the cupcakes.
Oh, okay, the same. Didn't eat the bundt cake or the cupcakes. All right, let's go back to George Full. George says, for the woman doing weights, my caption is, do you really think men like women this muscular? I think they prefer more feminine looks. Okay, let's go to 6 of 6. Oh, now comes the milk. All right, it's 6 buckets of milk. What are they, 50-gallon drums of whatever it is. The caption is, milk containers filled with cold milk. That's the caption. And let's go back to the 3-shot. Okay, I know Caesar said, I have to fill these every day with cow milk. That's an utterly hard job, I would say. Redneck mailbox. George, getting ready for target practice. The milkmaid parade. Milk cans are back in style, says Johnny. Pack says they didn't have empty pop bottles for target practice. Got milk, says Giz one, doing the dairy can. Oh, that's funny, declare. Caesar says my cows consider it a challenge to fill these. Jammer B said the milk was so cold we put it in the sun to warm it up. You have to knock them all down to win a Cupid doll, says Mad Frank. Take one down, please. Pass it around. 5 containers of milk on a shelf. All my well-trained cows put their milk in these by themselves. Here's a baseball. Try and knock one over, Mr. Dave. Loke, I'm making yogurt out in the sunshine. Dwindle, tomorrow we shower if it rains. Hawk says we need to wash down the cupcake and the bundt. Music to my ears, says Giz. Martron, bring the cows over here. I don't want to have to carry these cans. Escaped from, says Tombo. Need to make some butter and cheese, hecka knows. And we'll end with Dan. There's a hole in the bucket, but which one? Okay. Chat room, God, there's so many people chatting. It's great. Oh, wow, we have 56 people in chat. George said for the milk containers. Oh, Lindy, do you have one?
I just like the one on there, dairy, quite contrary.
Oh, that's
Did
good.
you see that?
Yeah, okay. George said for the milk containers filled with cold milk. Oh, okay. He knows what you were all thinking. His caption is, now you have plenty of cold milk to wash down the desserts you saw earlier. Yum, yum. Okay. Now we're going to do facts from George Davis. But it's going to be very, very hard to guess. It's facts about states. Montana has the most craft breweries, and they're with beers that are known for tasting best. How many different breweries,
Oh, boy.
yeah, I know, are there in Montana? Okay. It's the state known for the most breweries. How many breweries do you think? 20? Wow, what a range. 257 or 20? 75. 50.
150.
150. Wow. Oh my gosh. 300. It's funny. They really are all over the place. 22 and 400. 120. I mean, it's really hard to get. 2,558. Tombo says there's one for each resident. Now that's a lot. Oh, and there's another one, Mr. Dave, one for each resident. Okay. Montana has the most craft breweries. Oh, 68.
Did anybody get it?
Hawks Post was right with the numbers in the wrong order. He said 86. Well, I guess that is a lot. Oh, okay. South Dakota has many agricultural products. Name one of the top 5. This is going to be easy. South Dakota has a variety of agricultural products. Name one of the top 5. Okay. Many of... It should be easy. You got one? Oh, it's between the two of you? You
Well, I was thinking wheat. Maybe wheat.
Wheat? Okay. That's okay. Let's look up here. Potatoes, soybeans, corn, wheat. There you go. Wheat, corn,
Oh, corn.
soybeans, succotash, manure, pineapples, chia pets. I'm looking at the list now. Some of them are very hard to get.
Soil green.
Cupcakes, fireworks. All right. Several of you have one of them correct. South Dakota has a variety of agricultural products. The top 5 are hay, sunflower seeds, corn, beef cattle, soybeans. There were several soybeans up there. Colorado. You know, you're never going to guess in feet. I'll just read it as a fact. Colorado is the state with the largest amount of buildings in height. George explained it to me. I'm doing it badly. Okay. There are more tall buildings in Colorado, and because Colorado itself is high in the states, it is the highest state of all. Okay. There's nothing in there we could play for. What? Chat room, what's the state that grows the most watermelons? The state
Alaska.
that grows the most watermelons. Boy, the state.
Oh, maybe
Someplace like Georgia, Louisiana.
Somebody guessed
Georgia. Oh, Montana is the highest state because of Alabama, Texas. Yeah, you're going to be very surprised by this answer. Do you have a guess?
I would say Georgia, please.
Georgia?
That's what I thought too.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, hang on. One correct answer. Florida is the state that grows the most watermelons
That's very big.
with an average growth per year of 1.6 billion pounds of watermelon. You know what? I'm going to change. I'm going to change this question around. Okay, Connecticut was the first state to issue license plates. In what year did they start doing that? Connecticut was the first state to issue license plates. In what year did they start doing that? 1897. When is the Model T? 1926. 1903. 1909. Boy, I've never owned a car. I know so little about cars. Any guess?
1910.
1910?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
The like a Lindy, and then it's in with 1910. I see one correct answer. Mandy the Clown, 1937 was the first state to issue license plates, Connecticut, and they started doing it in 1937. Okay, I have to go back to George's photos because there's a photo here. So I was able to get the facts and the pictures from George, but today he was unable to email me the goodbyes because they don't have Wi-Fi in his town. And he said that he did it. He was in an art. Let me go back to my camera. They had an art class at his residence, and he thought he would do a picture to show how happy he's feeling, and he said, please share that with the chat room, okay? And I said, with a computer? Or he said, no, I made this with just the pens, whatever we had in class. And that's pretty amazing, isn't it? George, you look great.
Oh, it's
Yeah, yeah. So George said he's feeling very happy and very pain-free, and he thanks everybody. So that's great. George, that's really amazing. I think you ought to sell them. And is that a light-up name tag you made too, or is that just the sun hitting something down at the bottom right? All right, that was great. All right, George, thank you. We're going to do something. All right. We're going to play logo. Not what the heck is it? You know what? Seal a meal.
plastic ziplocs.
It was what?
You know,
Yeah. It was like a heating machine, right? Yeah. Like these are questions about seal a meal. I haven't heard that name in a long time. Let's see. Oh, lots of luck with this. Complete the seal a meal slogan. Air out, blank in. Complete the seal of meal food sealer slogan. Air out, blank in. It's still a thing, says Jamma B. Freshness, steal a meal. Not fresh. Oh, what chat room? You're way smarter than me.
We want to say flavor.
You know, oh, they said flavor back here. Freshness. I guess they are still around.
Freshness.
Boy, let's see if you know this one, smarty pants. What cooking prep step can be shortened from hours to minutes by using the Seal a Meal vacuum sealer? I have no idea. What cooking prep step can be shortened from hours to minutes with a Seal a Meal vacuum sealer? Defrosting, sous vide, grilling, sous vide, defrost. Telephoning for a reservation, thawing. Boy, a lot of. Any guess?
Boy. Yeah.
You know what? Maybe sous vide. It might be the same thing. Luke says she thought sous vide, but thawing makes sense. Chat room, I'll tell you what it is. Oh my God! E. Ducky Man. Marinating. I didn't even know what marinating is. Is that the same as sous vide?
No, it's marinated. You put stuff in liquid.
Oh, okay. Marinating. Eric. Is that Eric Duckman? You're throwing me such a loss with that new name. Marinade. Loke said marinade. Okay.
You should tell them about when you first moved in, how you made spaghetti in plastic bags.
Oh. No, did I make?
You made spaghetti and you cooked the sauce in a plastic bag, and the same thing.
Oh yeah. Dennis, when I first moved in, I like spaghetti, and I like spaghetti with vegetables on it, and especially like with broccoli. And so as the spaghetti was cooking and boiling, I would throw the frozen food in the bag in with the pasta so that they would cook together. And then all I do is strain the spaghetti, open the bag, and add a whole meal. And it lasted for days. When you live so long, I told you when I first came, I told this before, I'll tell it again, because they had all the desserts. I love desserts. And I was eating, and I had bought like a pie for dessert. And I had a meal and a piece of pie. And then the next night I thought, you know what? I live alone. There's no one here. I'm just going to eat less food and more pie. So I had less food, and I finished eating the pie. And then the next night I thought, why have food at all? Let's just do desserts. I made a batch of chocolate chip cookies. I ate half of them raw before baking, and then I ate a lot of them after baking. And I was having a great week, and about 5 days in, I got so sick that I thought, well, that's a business idea for Dick called Dick's Just Desserts. Yeah. And when Bill took us to, what's the most famous European place for desserts? France.
Vienna?
Vienna. Took us to Vienna. Oh my God. Talk about eating desserts. Dick's just desserts. I'll try it. Oh, and with Bill, maybe I didn't tell this story. So Bill said, I want to take you to dinner. He said, I got this great restaurant. It was very fancy. But you didn't have to wear a tie. Al Jaffe, at least as far as Mad goes, is credited with the first person to do a T-shirt that looked like you were wearing a tie. And that came about when we moved into 485 Madison Avenue. There was a very fancy restaurant on the first floor. And Bill went in there and introduced himself to the manager and said, I'm the publisher of Mad. He said, I like the way this place looks. I will eat here often. I don't wear jackets and ties. And the man said, then you won't be eating here. So Bill told this to Jaffe, and Jaffe said, well, if you will wear, Jaffe came in a couple of days later and said, listen, just put on that ratty jacket that's hanging over there, but wear the shirt underneath it. And it was a T-shirt. It had 2 buttons sewn on it where the collar was, so it looked like a button-down shirt. And then a very fancy tie that Jaffe had painted. And Bill ate there several times. And then it became a commercial thing. I don't know if they saw that from in one of Bill's stories. Anyway, so the thing with Bill was he takes it to a very nice restaurant, not this restaurant. And they bring us to menus. And Bill's looking, and he looks up and he says, what are you doing? I said, I'm looking at desserts. And he goes, we haven't even ordered anything. I said, well, to me, desserts are critical. And if I see a great dessert, I don't order an appetizer. And he goes, just order an appetizer. You'll get the dessert at the end. So we ordered the whole meal. And at the end of the meal, the waiter comes over and says, would you like dessert? And Bill says, all of them. I said, Billy, they're like 10 things. That's okay. Eat what you want, and you'll take the rest home. So the guy came out with the tray, and Bill said, no, pack all of them. Let him pick 2 from the tray, and then take the tray back and pack the rest for him. So Bill he did amazing things. He did amazing things. Okay. Are there any more? Seal a meal. The seal a meal system removes air and seals bag containers. And what other kind of container? What? The seal a meal system removes air and seals bags, canisters, and what other type of container? I don't get this. Actually, I'm looking at the answer. I don't see how this is even possible.
I don't see how we could seal containers. It's such flat strip.
You know what? Yeah, I'll say Joe. The answer on this thing is bottles, but a bottle is so odd-shaped. Jars make sense. Jars make sense. Okay. And here's the final one. In addition to storing and marinating foods, what's another popular use of a seal a meal bag? In addition to storing and marinating foods, what's another popular use of a seal a meal bag? Potato chip bag, aftershave, mason jar, sous vide. Actually, someone left cleaning windows.
Storing money in a freezer.
Oh, that's good. Clothing storage, packing. Keeping your family together, ice pack, throw it in the freezer, packing your clothes for storage. Giz one is closest, keeping leftovers, but what's on the card is food can be boiled or microwaved right in the bag. Food can be boiled or microwaved in the bag. I wondered back then if they knew about food safe plastic. That was good, chat room. That was interesting. What car battery is also the name of an action movie? Now I know this only because I had these on my boat. What car battery is also the name of an action movie? All right, chat room. Did you know?
That's the only one I would know. Yeah.
Okay. Again, lots of luck. Which organic milk brand has a cotton cow jumping in front of the earth as his logo? What organic milk brand has a cartoon cow jumping in front of the earth as its logo? Any idea?
No idea.
Lindy?
I don't know.
No.
Jumping cow.
Laughing cow? No. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Listen. Oh,
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Horizon Organic.
that's right.
Wow. Chat room.
Space.
Which sportswear brand typically features 3 parallel bars? Boy, I don't know this. What sportswear brand typically features 3 parallel bars? I mean, I have a lot of stuff from this company, and I don't remember this. However, boy, the chat, yeah.
Is that it?
Did you know that?
No.
No.
Did not know.
None of us here.
I have to look next.
What ice cream brand was the first ice cream to be taken into space? What ice cream brand was the first to be taken into space? It ain't no swoosh, says Dale. Borden's first ice cream brand. We have one. No, okay. One person. It is Ben and Jerry's. Ben and Jerry's. I like their ice cream. Coffee toffee and salted caramel. My 2 favorite Ben and Jerry's. And it's hard to find that. They have just too many flavors now. Ben and Jerry's. Okay, we'll do one more of these. And then I'll see if I can find one of those poll questions. Auto slogans. The only auto slogan Dennis and I would know about would be the Automat. What auto brand is known for the slogan, moving forward? What auto brand is known for the slogan, moving forward. Apparently they need a new PR agency. I mean, I know nothing about cars. Fiat. Brakeless mode is, that's very funny. It is one right answer up there. It is Toyota. I remember a joke on the Simpsons. It's a meeting, and Homer comes in very late, and he said, "What happened? Why are you late?" And he said, "The brakes on my car failed." And the guy said, "Well, then you should have been early." Before it shifted its slogan, you know what? I'll do it anyway. None of these ring a bell with me at all. Before it shifted its slogan to shift, this car brand used "Life is a journey, enjoy the ride." What car company used "Life is a journey, enjoy the ride"? Not even Jammer B knows this. All right, I'll give it to you because Nissan. Oh my God, what a terrible slogan. What automaker advertised "drive equals love"? Can you imagine this? What automaker advertised "drive equals love"? Nobody? Drive equals love? Yeah, nobody. Okay. It was Chrysler. Chrysler, even when I was a kid, I thought, what a stupid thing to say. Chrysler introduced the first, and the end slogan was, "It's a car a woman can drive, but a car it takes a man to understand." I think, what kind of a slogan? It's a car a woman can drive, but it takes a man to understand. Okay. All right. All right, chat room, let me see if I can find. A fact of crap. Every 20th century British Prime Minister has had a wife. These were printed in 2011. Every 20th century British Prime Minister has had a wife. Fact or crap? Crap, Dennis? Fact. Lindy's in with fact. Dennis is in with crap. Every 20th century British Prime Minister. Oh, it's leaning toward crap. Every 20th century British Prime Minister has had. Wow. Lindy, you're out on your own. Oh no, L.A. Eric is in with a fact. It is crap. It is crap.
Can't win them all.
That's right, Patrick. She did not have a wife.
All right, let's do. Oh, I forgot to bring out. Hang on.
Church.
Dun. All right, you may have heard a question before, but you won't now.
Dead file.
After the dead file, right? You will never hear again what automaker advertised "drive equals love." Thank God. All right. Where are we at? 9:20. I guess we're going to do our snappy answer to a stupid question. All right, let me just cover Jaffe's answers. Okay. A woman with glasses on is walking into an eye exam shop. It's hard to see. She's sort of feeling her way. And he says, "Oh, did you come to have your eyes examined? Or would you like to have your eyes examined?" And her snappy answer is, she's walking into an eyeglass place, and it says on the window, "Eyes examined. Would you like to have your eyes examined?" And she says, "No." And a snappy answer. No, it's my brain. No, I'm here to examine your eyes. Everyone? Anybody? No, I just thought you'd like to throw glasses at me and hope they work. That's funny. I'd like to have your brain examined. No, I'm looking for the rest of my skirt. No, I'm just here for the glasses. No, I thought this was the dentist.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
No, I don't see why you would ask me. Oh, I don't see why you would ask me that. My eyes are up here. No, is this housewares? No, just stop the world. I want to get off. No, I want to buy a vowel. How about that E? You need to have your eyes examined. I'm a zebra. No, I want my eyes stitched around. No, I'm here to cross my T's. No, I'm dropping them off. I'm dropping them off for a later examination. I always thought an optometrist should have eyes examined while you wait. No, I need to examine your books. My eyes are up here. I just want... Tombo, I want to have my eyes rotated. No, my husband needs his eyes examined. Dan says, no, why did they fall out? No, your sign looked blurry. I thought it said podiatrist. No, I'm attached to your test chart. I'm going to pick out glasses like a puppy, see which one bonds with me. No, I see what you mean. No, I thought you wanted yours examined when I saw that sign in the window. I see your point, but not really. Are you seducing me? All right, let's see what Jaffe put. Jaffe said, do you want to have your eyes examined? She says, no, what a silly question. Oh, okay. Do you want your eyes examined? Driver, that's a silly question. What time does this bus go to Newark? Would you like your eyes examined? No, I'd like a pound of chopped liver. No, I like my head examined. Oh, there you go. I like my head examined for picking an optician who asks stupid questions. No, I need my eyes repaired. That's funny. All right. All right, we'll do some match game. God, what a relief. Wasn't a chat room to be able to start at 8:30 and do a show? Wow. Wow. Again, Dwindle and Chad had a lot to do. I had to switch computers last week, and then for a while, Fios was acting weird last week. Oh, okay. The new... Oh, I have to get a piece of paper for me. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Okay, the new airliner was so big.
How big was it?
It was so big there was even a place for the passengers to blank. The big new airplane was so big there was even a place for the passengers to blank. Now, if this mouse would start working, I could have a tiny bit of airline was so big there was even a place for the passengers to uh, okay. All right, let me look up. To take a run, play pickleball, to go bowling, do calisthenics, fly a kite, that's funny, wrestle, board their cows, dance. Okay, I started writing dance, but then I wrote to exercise. There were a lot of them. Dennis.
I met somebody with
Play tennis. Lindy.
Bring their dogs.
Bring their dogs. Did
Saw
anybody?
a cow, but I didn't see dogs.
Oh, well, an animal. We'll give you. What do we? We're easy here. Oh, have a wedding reception. Wow.
I would be surprised they do it to in a lamb.
Oh, chat. Family friendly. Fay Ray said to King Kong, for such a big ape, you have a little blank. Fay Ray said to King Kong, for such a big ape, you have a little blank. Okay. Fay Ray said to King Kong, for such a big ape, you have a little blank. All right, I wrote mine. I will look up. Butt, cave. Oh, nose, pack. Nose, banana. Oh, that's very funny, banana. Dennis, you said? Oh, Willie. That's a match. Yeah, banana and Willie.
I had banana.
Oh, banana.
Thought I went
Wow.
to that one.
Banana. Right on the nose. Another banana. Heart. Sense of humor. Oh, that's very funny.
Little sense of humor. I like that.
You have a little ego. Oh, that's very funny. Let me throw them in the used bin.
Coconut.
It's going to be hard, I think. Okay. The director of the play said to the starlet, this is a very avant-garde play. You play the part of a moth, and I play the part of a blank. Very avant-garde play. You play the part of a moth, and I play the part of a blank. All right. Oh, it should have been the director says to the starlet. So it's a woman. The director said to the starlet, the very avant-garde play, you play the part of the moth, and I play the part of a... Oh, I don't know. I said, oh, yay, flame. Oh, and I was going to write a light bulb. Oh, a lot of, wow, it's kind of, Lindy.
Light bulb.
Light bulb. Oh, boy. Dennis. Fly swatter. Oh, there it is, Loke.
Yeah.
Wow, we're matching fools here. Matching fools. All right, that was great, chat room. Oh, John's boss said to John, you must have gotten dressed in a real hurry this morning. You're wearing your wife's blank. John's boss said to John, you must have really gotten dressed fast this morning. You're wearing your wife's blank. All right, I'm not going too daring with this. John's boss said to John, you must have gotten dressed in a real hurry this morning. You're wearing your wife's... I didn't. Wow. No, I got no match. Wife's makeup, wig, stilettos, blouse, panties, miniskirt, shoes, undies, high heels. I said just simple hat. Someone didn't come to rehearsal today. Dennis, you said shoes. You got a match. Lindy,
Socks.
socks.
Probably not.
We'll give you stockings. Was there stockings up there?
There was, but
Oh yeah, that's good. Close enough.
stretch.
All right, we'll do our last question and then we'll do Charlie Bear. Peter said to Janet, I know you're really into women's lib, but don't you think blanking like a man is a little too much? Pete said to Janet, I know you're a real believer in women's lib, but don't you think blanking like a man is a little too much? All right, this is, I don't know. I'll look up first. I originally wrote swearing. Oh, I would have matched. And I said, oh, shaving is good. Oh, I said smoking cigars. No one said smoking cigars. Oh, okay, Dennis said trying to pee. Okay, there you go. Match.
I said drinking, but I don't think.
Drinking.
Nope.
Smoking a cigar. Change that.
There you go.
What did you say?
Drinking.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
Just drinking? No one said drinking?
No.
Okay. You want to get Charlie? Okay. We'll do one more while we get Charlie Bear. Do you have a snack in here? Okay.
SBC Phillips.
Okay, get ready.
Okay. While Raquel was asleep on her beach blanket, someone stole her blank. While Raquel was asleep on the beach, there's no, okay, I'll start it again. While Raquel was asleep on the beach, someone stole her blank. While Raquel was asleep on the beach, someone stole her blank. Okay. Just a minute, Charlie. Hang on. Someone stole her. Okay, Caesar, bathing suit. Dennis, you can say yours out loud. While Raquel fell asleep on the beach, someone stole her blank. Suntan lotion.
Ooh, sunscreen. That's close.
Sunscreen, that's it. That's good. And Lindy said
Hat.
her hat.
But I don't see it.
No, okay.
Charlie,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Charlie, get down. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to use our remote robotic camera. Let me get to the controls. And then, ta-dan. Charlie. Okay, Charlie. Oh, he said, where's my stuff? Where's my, Now let's see this while I'm holding this camera, if I can possibly switch themes. Yeah, Charlie can. Griselda, we're so sorry that we forgot. Yes, in the green room. Come in and say goodbye. Oh, there you are.
Bye, bye, bye.
Okay, did you watch the show on the monitor?
Yep, yep.
Did you enjoy it?
Bored, bored, bored.
Well, whoa, okay. All right, well, come back next week, okay? And you can be here for the whole show. Yes, you know what? Hang on a second, chat room. All right, so what happened was when I lowered Charlie's theme, I also lowered my mic. Gizelda, yes, with a G-I-Z, Gizelda. All right. This has been regular old-fashioned, totally uninterrupted, tech-free, tech problem-free Giz Wiz. It's a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland, Linda Dunn, Charlie the Dog, Becky, Dwindle, Scooter X. And now we're going to go to your credits. You tell us what you do. First, I find that very clever end credits. This has been a Best We Can Do production featuring, produced by So Wags a Lot, so don't blame the Giz Wiz and get me a treat. And now we do our other. Oh, people love the show. Glad to see you all. A little joy in our life. Bye from the Muffin Man. A little buffering in the middle of the stream. Bunt Cake Baker flying out. Oh, Chris didn't come. Oh, what fun. Applause sign operator. Hang around her. Bunt Wrangler is Steven. Dwindle, always back up your data. So Wags a Lot security detail. Vicky. Hawks Post, Sue Veed's personal assistant, Sue, S-U-E, Veed. A failed equalization technician, Jamez. Peck NW is the chief snack inspector. Giz Wiz Baker, Tombo. L.A. Eric, Giz Fiz kitchen assistant. Chief handy wipe, Loke. Caesar Gizelda's wardrobe consultant. Charlie Stunt Double, Morgus, and we'll end with Paul Bunt Cake Burner. All right, so chat room tomorrow night, Giz Fiz, and hopefully next Wednesday, I think we have ironed out all the problems. We'll be back for another Giz after tomorrow's Giz Fiz. Next week it'll be Giz Fiz on Wednesday, Giz Wiz on Thursday, as it is tomorrow. Okay, bye everybody. Wave goodbye. Bye. And we have to do that little thing that says fade out. No.